GruntingPixel.
And what is up, my peoples? This is Alex Riri, also known as AR.
And let's get old-fashioned GP up in this bitch.
And we're about to play some of that
Fucking Fear. So, first off, dude,
you're gonna throw me. Dude, remember the last time I played?
Little sensitivo on the sensitive. Oh, dude, shift is aim down R, dude. I don't even know what that means. Dude, so, just a little bit of formalities, or not really formalities, but clarification. So, I'm helming this ship instead of Alex for now. We'll be trading off.
'Cause I suck.
And, what did you leave me with, dude? I got, like, nothing. I got no ammo, no health.
Dude, that's because I
got this thing, whatever the fuck this is. Dude, my volume is a little loud, dude. You gotta turn it down a little bit. How's your volume, dude? Need any adjustments?
My volume is pretty perfecto.
Dude, I just guesstimated and I'm perfect. That's awesome, dude. How do I flashlight? And that's not it. It was X, right? Yeah, I'm remembering. That's a terrible idea. Dude, I don't know where we're fucking supposed to go, dude.
I have absolutely no idea. I forgot. Yeah.
So, how's everybody been? Ooh! How's everybody been doing? It's been about a week since we recorded. Dude, speaking, you know what? We should do that, dude. So, it's been about a week. What have you been up to, my good babe? Oh. Dude, I said, what have you been up? Dude, put the phone away, dude. There's no phones whilst recording,
allowed in this establishment.
I asked you a flat-out question, and you were so distracted by your fucking friends.
That's society these days.
Dude, you're part of it. You're the problem.
You realize this? Our society is so screwed up that all you see walking down the street are people's just
what the
phones.
fuck, dude?
Whoa.
That was really cool.
That was pretty close to...
Oh, wow, dude. That's terrible. Look how much it flatlines. Oh, no.
Flatline.
Oh, my God. I apologize to everyone for that. So...
I have been pretty good, though.
Yeah, get your little thing out of there. So you've been good doing anything interesting?
Pretty busy. No, just, you know, living the dream.
Dude, love living the dream.
Literal dream.
Living la vida loca, dude.
Living la vida loca.
So, just a thing that people might... Oh, what the fucking berry? So, something that people might notice when they're listening right now, and maybe not after that fucking scream, the audio quality... I said this in my Dead Space 3 one, which is also stupid. Should be a lot better. In Dead Space 3, all of it, pretty much everything I've ever recorded, I've been using my blue snowball, which is... Where the fuck am I going, dude? I can't pay attention and tell my story. Which is an alright mic. I think it serves totally fine if you're just, like, podcasting or having, like, a conversation. But as soon as you get as loud as my annoying ass is, it really starts to deteriorate. And, not only that... Oh, I gotta go through the elevator. Not only that, but we were, Did I get everything in here? We were recording our last session... And we'll be putting it out, but as you'll hear in it, the audio is not that great. My snowball is just, it was pretty much dying, and then it actually died. So I had to get a new mic. And I decided, if I'm gonna get a new mic... Holy shit, dude! Oh my God. I actually forgot that was gonna happen. Dude, that is way too clippy. It's gonna sound terrible. I'm sorry about the screams.
I thought you never played this game before.
Dude, what do you mean? I never played that game before. This game. All games. But, yeah, the voices should sound a lot better just in general. Apparently, I'm still peaking and maxing out this thing's, what the fuck was that? Maxing out this thing's, abilities when I'm fucking screaming like an idiot.
It's Craig Hannigan.
It's Chuck Hannigan. It's Harlan Wade.
Genevieve. Whoa, that guy is a little salty.
Very much so.
Oh, she's happy.
Oh, she'll be happy.
I wonder what she's happy with.
Dude, reopening the vault. She already said that.
Oh.
Dude, pay attention, dude.
Dude,
But yeah, the quality should be way better than it was before. But again, still terrible when I fucking scream like a child.
I got a question.
Go for the question.
I want to know what people think about our society and, like, technology and if it's ruining our abilities to communicate with others in a proper manner.
Do you hear a phone?
Nope. Yeah, I do. It is in there. Can you shoot that thing down? That would be pretty sweet.
I'm afraid. Dude, I'm afraid to do it, dude.
What up? It's Chuck Hamburger.
Dude, I found Chuck Hamburger.
Dude, he looks so peaceful. Did you see that face? Look at that. It looks so peaceful.
Dude.
He's smiling.
dude, you know what he looks like, dude?
He got some chap lips.
Dude, you know what he looks like, dude? He looks like he just got home from like a terrible day at work, and then he's like about to go home and like punch his wife in the mouth. But instead of like doing that, she had like a meal done, and like there was candles, and then like while he was eating, dude, she gave him a good old handy, dude. And he's just, that's the face as he leans back in his chair, dude.
His content face.
Yeah, like right as he leans back in his chair about to bust a load, dude. That's the face. I know that face well. What the fuck, dude? I forget about all these jump scares.
Are we gonna ever be able to kill that girl?
Dude, I mean, we killed her in the beginning, but she came back. Like, what the fuck was that sound, dude?
We killed her in the beginning.
Dude, I have my volume louder than I've ever had it, so like I'm hearing all these subtle... Dude, is that your grandpa, dude? Dude, is that a grandpa, dude? Is that a Bible? Is that a grandpa? Locate Harlan... Oh, wait. There's more messages. Drinking.
I definitely think you're onto something. I'm onto something. Chug, 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 chug.
Dude, it's done. It is gone.
It is all.
Game over.
Dude, whoa, that's kind of a... You see that red light, dude?
Dude, I see it.
It's weird.
So you were questioning.
I was questioning, like, if people think that technology... You know, because, like, when you go out to dinner these days, all you see are, like, families and fathers and, you know, husband and wives just sitting there, like, looking at their phones and just not conversing. I think that's going to be, like, I mean, I guess it already is a problem. Do you think it's a problem, babe?
Dude, I mean... Whoa. Dude, ghost microwave. I mean... shit. I can't remember who the guy was that said this. Maybe... I want to say it was an Albert Einstein quote or whatever. But it was something along the lines of, like... The generation that communicates... Or something like solely through technology will be a generation of idiots. And, like... I don't know, maybe it's unfair to say, but I'd say the world is... It's interesting because, like, when we... I'm interrupting myself. When we made the internet, like, everybody's like, this is amazing. It's going to be all the world's knowledge...
Whoa.
It's going to be all the world's knowledge at, like, everybody's fingertips. It's like, anything you want to know, you'll be able to know. And, like, that's true. We have all this fucking knowledge. Let's go around in circles. We have all this fucking knowledge... I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, literally at our fingertips. Like, if I have a question, I just click-clack on a piece of glass and metal for, like, 2 minutes. And I have that information now. I know the answer.
Right.
And, like, you'd think with all of that knowledge that, like, anybody can get, that, like, we would be the smartest we have ever been. And, like, there can be some that argue, like, fuck! You might be able to argue that we might be a little bit more like random fact smart and things like that, but just like in terms of like socializing and just basic things, like I don't want to say we're stupider, but I guess we've replaced some knowledge with other knowledge. Like instead of the fuck? Instead of you know, being able to... God damn this shit, dude. Fucking bitch. But instead of, you know, having all the knowledge of like, oh, you know, if you're in this situation, you act this way, you know, we like have replaced that with like, I know how to fucking text to get girls to take their tits off or their shirt off or something like that. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Like, I don't think that we're idiots and that this generation is idiots, but like, I definitely feel like, I don't know. It's hard for me to say that the last, like, before this was better because I didn't really experience much of that. Like, I was, like, literally a early 90s kid. So, I can't see anything. There we go. So, you know, I was pretty much born during that transition where like, hey, the internet's becoming a thing and we're not in like 8-bit anymore. We've moved into 16-bit, you know, and it was in that transitional period. But like, I don't know, I think the best way to like exemplify, I don't know, the this exact thing is that fucking, I forgot his name. My brain's not working this morning. But the guy that invented calculus, he literally was just sitting there one day and said, all this math isn't capable of helping me understand physics, so I'm going to create calculus.
I think it was.
Do you think any fucking person...
Is that Galileo? Who
I don't remember
calculus?
his name.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, dude, see, that's exactly my point.
See?
That's exactly my
But
point.
that's the good thing, see?
Yeah, and it's good, but like, I mean, you take anybody under the age of 18, like, if you selected 1,000 people from just the United States alone, let's fuck that, 10,000 kids in school under the age of 18.
Dude. Isaac Newton, dude.
Right. Do you think that any of them could even come up with half of what that guy did? Just
Dude, no.
For one specific thing, calculus?
Not a doubt.
Like, it's a different world, and I mean, I don't know if it's a better world, but it is definitely a different world, and there's definitely side effects, I guess
Right.
is the best way to go for it. Would you mind taking over this conversation, because I've been
sure
talking
would.
and not getting anything done.
But the thing that like sort of annoys me the most is like when I like see like friends or like husband and wife like
I went
like,
fucking
sitting-
backwards.
like sitting at a nice dinner and like not physically looking and talking to each other, but just sitting there on their phones. Like they'll be with their kids and they'll just be sitting there. Oh,
Fucking Christ.
and it's just kind of sad to me, like that. Whoa, dude, that guy used the S word. That's not very good.
What a shithead.
What a shitter. Dude, you were so good at this game compared to me. Like, you make it look so easy.
Dude, I didn't even get shot yet. Dude, it's funny because it's like I didn't think it was that difficult of a thing, but like watching you, I did get shot. Watching you, you're just like struggling
Watching
with it,
me
so, like,
completely.
so
go
either
down the
you're
struggle
terrible and I'm really good,
or you're just freaking fantastic and I suck. That's pretty much the consensus I came to.
or I'm just all right and you're absolutely terrible.
Dude, I prefer the earlier one because I don't want to.
I
be
prefer
absolutely
regular terrible over absolutely terrible, if you don't mind. But you were saying children, wives, and kids and daughters.
Like
What the fuck? What the fuck?
And I'm sure you've seen it too, where you'll just be out to dinner, and like nobody will be talking. They'll just be sitting around a table, and instead of like conversing and like partaking in dialogue of any sort, they just sort of sit there with their phone, and just,
Right.
and just sort of and I think that people are so engulfed in technology that I think if people don't realize it, they could be missing the world around them and missing experiencing what like life has to offer because we're taking this technology and just sort of using it.
Yeah, well, what's funny about it is that, like, this whole problem... Oh, what the fuck? This whole problem just comes from, like, basic human conditions. So, like, the reason that we use texting and stuff is the exact same reason why, like, back when I was in school, you would sit there and write on a note, like, do you like me? Yes/no. Circle your answer, and then pass it to them. Is because there's some sort of, like, comfort and safety we get. Wow, I got fucking wrecked there, dude. You said I was good, and now I'm fucking sucking. That shotgun shredded me. I'm gonna talk over this voicemail. Sorry, guys. Hopefully you can read the text. But like we felt safer. Like it was easier for us to write that on a piece of paper, give it to him, and then leave, than to actually say it.
Right.
And that, I mean, texts is basically just virtual notes. Like that's how we do that shit now. So
That's
like
how we do it.
it's part of like the human condition, which is why we're like that, because we're like, well, I mean, I could sit there and have a conversation at the table that could be scary and a bad outcome and stuff like that, or I could escapist text my friend who's like totally my bro.
Dude, just heal up and take that other dude.
Oh, dude, you're a Brilski, dude. What is it, H?
Dude, no, I think it's Z.
I just got rid of my gun. Z? Okay.
Oh, look at me.
Dude, I got no... Dude, am I... Dude, I'm socking blocking ropers, dude. Dude, yeah, fuck you, technology. Oh, jump kick. jump kick. You won't let me jump
get out
kick.
of here.
You want me jump kick? Oh, yeah, fuck you, keyboards. But yeah, like, I agree, dude. I agree with you.
I don't know. Just an observation I've had over the years.
Dude, it's not a bad observation. And, I mean, I'm sure that the comments will enlighten them, because it's actually kind of funny, because I feel like it's going to be pretty split. Like, I feel like most people still use all of it, but I think there's people like us who are probably totally guilty of doing that exact same thing.
Right.
But, like, understand that it's not... Good lord. That it's not, like, the most optimal way to live.
Right.
So I'm sure it'll be pretty split. And there's going to be people who are like, no, it's better now because we don't have to worry about barriers. Like, I would say things to people now that I'd never say in real life. And that allows me to, like, express things that most other people would, you know, repress and shit. And it leads to, like, good and bad, because some people are able to vent and other people are just assholes. So... Is somebody going inside our room?
I don't know.
We're recording! Thank you, sister. I just lost my train of thought. But it is interesting, because, like, I don't think there's a right answer.
Yeah.
And I feel like those are the most interesting, you know, discussions to have. Like, if somebody's like, "Hey, what's 4 plus 4?" and then everybody goes 8, and then it's like, "Oh, that's that conversation." But like, if you have a question that like the right answer can't be, like an example, and it's one that pisses a lot of people off, but like, is there a God? Right. You know, then like there's no way to answer that, so therefore there's no right answer. Good bollocks.
Because I don't think people want to discuss the hard questions to ask, dude.
Well, nobody likes not having an answer. It's really what it comes down to. Nobody likes not having the answer, and nobody likes having their beliefs challenged. Well, okay, I don't want to say nobody, but most.
Most. The general human population.
I'm one of the people who do like to have my beliefs challenged, but, you know, there's a lot that don't. And I also am one of those people that's, like, totally okay with not having the answer.
Right.
Like, kind of the pursuit of the answer is what's interesting to me rather than having it.
Dude.
There's a guy still
Exactly.
here. Is that him? Is he alive?
I think so. Yeah.
Dude, what's he doing?
He was taking a breather.
Dude, he's just taking a shit, like, right on the floor, dude.
He was like...
He's just like, hold on, I gotta pass this dude.
I mean, who knows when they get to actually go to the bathroom, you know what I mean? They're patrolling for days.
Dude, he should probably
I don't think we've seen a single bathroom.
He should probably take his pants off first, though, I guess.
True. Look at that stash. Like, why would there such a stash in an office?
This is security, dude. Oh, dude, another gun, dude. Oh, I love this. Oh, yeah, dude. Can I slow-mo? Oh, I can.
Oh, I didn't know that when I was using it.
That's awesome.
What an idiot I am a little bit.
Dude, I mean, I still love you even though you're an idiot. Oh, man, this is raffle stomping these people.
They're, like, flying back like a bunch of...
Dude, I remember when I first played this game, like, it's totally different, but it was one of the first games that ever felt like I was, like, in the Matrix. Like, doing the slow-mo and, like, all the bullets and all that shit.
All the bullets and all that shit.
Like, with all that... with that,
that was descriptive.
Dude, I got distracted by something that, like, moved up there.
I remember when I first played this game, like, I thought I was in the Matrix and all the...
Because you know the Matrix is totally definitive on all the bullets and all that shit. Like, that's what made the Matrix what it was. Dude, I opened a Gate.
All the bullets and all that shit.
Dude, nobody said I was smart, Riri.
Riri.
Oh yeah, I put your first name and your saving checkpoint. Oh, that was chugged. I put your first into your last.
Riri.
Riri. Oh, fuck, dude.
Fuck, dude, those pop machines are everywhere. They must really be overweight.
I'm sorry. What the hell is a pop? That's a verb. What do you mean, soda? Alex, did you mean soda, perchance?
No, I meant pop. I don't like people who say soda.
Perchance, did you mean soda?
I meant pop, because that's what it's frickin' called.
Actually, you're wrong. It's actually called soda. At the most, it was called soda pop.
Exactly. So what?
But you don't shorten to the last part, you idiot.
Says who?
Says anybody with a brain.
Says who?
Says anybody with a brain. You fucking northerner. Fucking northeasterner.
What do you want from me, alright?
Dude, it's fucking soda, dude. And after those technical difficulties, we're back. Apparently, apparently the people that I'm sharing this house with don't understand what fucking do not enter means.
Well, there's no real disclaimer that says
I mean, they kind of know at this point. You fucking came over, we said, hey, we're recording, fucking closed the door, and then started yelling. Like, you think that that's not enough? Oh, crickety!
Whoa.
I'm just like fucking bouncing through this place like not a care in the world. Oh, dude, action roll! Oh, that was boss.
What a pro. Dude, I like how the glass is sort of just like
explodes. Dude,
excuse my life.
I saw a guy with the big old armor guy, dude.
Oh, what a pro gun.
Stop shooting me, you messed up my aim! I don't like flinching! Man, this thing is such a shit rate of fire, dude. Is he dead? Fucking Christ. Shotgun, shotgun! This isn't a shotgun! What the fuck was that?
What a fail.
What was that?
What are you doing?
Can I see back? Dude, that's a flash from the past.
What a flashback that was.
Can I see back?
Dude, I can't even get that high
Dude,
anymore.
yeah, dude, you got such a deep, like, masculine voice now.
Do you think so?
Dude, I think it's pretty good.
I mean, is it good now?
If you get really deep
In a world where voices.
Honestly, though, I should just literally talk
You
about
didn't
this.
let me finish my joke.
I'm sorry, there.
I
keep
was
going.
gonna say, in a world where our voices are barely picked up by the microphone.
That's a lovely word for me.
It was a fucking...
Dude, look at that parallax occlusion there.
Would you please?
Dude.
Can we go one session?
Without talking about the parallax
one
occlusion
session
there.
without bringing that up.
What about... Dude,
What about what?
lost a little bit of weight.
Dude, did you lose weight?
Lose weight.
We gotta wait till you actually see it, though.
Dude, is that a Bible?
Okay. Seriously. Nobody's gonna watch this if we're just rehashing jokes constantly.
But that's the best jokes is when they're rehashed.
I mean,
When they're rehashed
I think that
round.
it's fun to beat somebody into the ground, but then once it's into the ground, you stop
Well, what
beating.
defines it into the ground, dude?
Dude, like 5 sessions ago. It's pretty much.
Dude, you honestly would say that parallax occlusion is in the ground?
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna take your body, and I'm gonna beat it into the ground.
I don't know if I really want that. To be
Then you
honest.
should shut the fuck up and get some new jokes, Holmes.
Dude, I'm not a jokester. I'm just a lover.
Is he dead? Can't tell. You're a
He
what?
is. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
I'm a lover, not a jokester.
Sorry, guys. I don't joke. Dude, there's a green
Dude,
flash
I've
in there.
never joked. Dude.
Dude, you
Is
wanna
that
know how? You wanna know how I know that you have jokes? Cause your life's a joke.
Oh, I burned. That burned me. I need ice cubes.
Ice cubes. That's what you go for if you have a burn. Automatically think ice cubes.
You don't put ice on your burns, dude?
Dude, you're supposed to put ketchup on your burns, dude.
Oh, wait.
That actually helps.
Wait, is then it's ice on your hot dog, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Ice on your hot dog, ketchup on your burns.
Right.
Exactly.
It's
like-
hand sanitizer for your butt.
Dude, you know what'd be really weird? You know what'd be kind of weird? If they like froze like relish into an ice cube and put it on a hot dog and let it melt and then like you had to wait for the relish.
What are you talking about? This is what you just asked. Hey, wouldn't it be crazy if something was like really inconvenient? Like that's all that was. Like
That's true. What if I just press the power button on your computer right now, dude?
I-
That would be hilarious.
I mean, it wouldn't be that hilarious.
It's about
We'd have to like literally play the entire game all the way up to this point again, just to go back to that save point. So I'd recommend not doing
we've
it.
already had to re-go through it one time, and that was
Yeah, but that was the first 30 minutes. We've been doing this for like 8 hours.
dude, actually 26 minutes to be exact.
No, I'm talking. Well, yeah, yeah.
Speaking of 26 minutes,
Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Woo! Well, we gotta think though because we did. Well, fuck it. It might be a little longer. It might be a little less longer. But yeah, we're gonna move on. I'll probably do another one behind the helm, and then I'll probably trade off with the good old Riri. So on that note, I don't really think we got much done in this one. I don't
really think we've just been running around aimlessly.
I don't think we got much done in the
'cause-
episode. I don't think we said much interesting.
We said a lot, dude.
I said much interesting.
Much interesting.
We fucking listened to you rehash old jokes, and we
Look at all those aspects of parallax collusion.
and we tried to be funny like we always do, but failed this time. And
Whoa, that's
pretty bad episode.
They say.
I think so.
Pretty good episode, I think.
Forgive us for this shit episode, and hopefully next episode will
doesn't
be
that poster look like a lottery ticket, dude?
Are you an idiot, dude?
I don't know, dude. Anyways,
On that note, I've been GP. This has been
Rat-a-rat-a-ree-ree.
and we'll see you.
And the next episode.
dude, that hurts.
Dude, the parallax occlusion disappeared. I gave you one. I wrapped it in a fucking box.
Watch out!
Is that an alien? Dude, is that an alien, babe? Dude, babe, is that an alien? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Is that an alien?
Hey, Janelle?
Yeah?
So, I've been doing some thinking, and, we've been dating for a while, right?
Yeah?
And things have been going pretty good. We're both happy.
Pretty happy, yeah?
And, well, I was thinking that, maybe we should break up.